Presidential system, also known as a single executive system, is a type of government in which the executive branch is separate from the legislative branch and is led by a president. In most circumstances, the head of government is also the head of state. In presidential nations, the president is elected and is not subject to the legislature, which cannot typically dismiss it under normal circumstances. However, in rare situations, such dismissal is feasible, usually by impeachment. Prior to the executive role being divided into a separate department of government, the title president was used to refer to a person who directly presides over the governing body, such as the President of the Continental Congress in the early United States. A presidential system differs from a parliamentary system, in which the leader of the government is elected by an elected legislature. Hybrid systems, such as the semi-presidential system, utilized in former Weimar Republic and France, are also available. The title of president is not just used by countries with a presidential or semi-presidential style of governance. Presidents are the heads of state of parliamentary republics, who are mostly ceremonial in most institutions. Presidents are commonly used to refer to dictators or leaders of one-party nations, whether or not they are popularly elected. In the continental Americas, presidentialism is the most common type of government, with 19 of the 22 sovereign nations being presidential republics. It is also found in Central and Southern Africa, as well as Central Asia. In Europe, on the other hand, presidential republics are uncommon, with Belarus and Cyprus serving as the sole instance. Oceania is the only continent where presidential republics do not exist. Then, the meaning of monarchy is a type of governance in which one person, the monarch, serves as the head of state for the rest of his or her life or until abdication. The monarch's political legitimacy and authority can range from limited and mostly symbolic constitutional monarchy to entirely autocratic absolute monarchy, and can extend over the executive, legislative and judicial branch of government. Monarchs can be called emperors, king, kings, khan, caliphs, shahs, sultans, shahs or pharaohs. The succession of monarchy is usually hereditary, leading to dynastic eras. Thought elective and self-proclaimed kingdoms are also conceivable. Although aristocrats are not intrinsic to monarchies, they frequently serve as a pool of people from which the king is chosen, and the constituent institutions, such as the diet and court, are filled, providing many monarchies oligarchic aspect. Until the 20th century, monarchy was the most common form of government. Today, the world has 44 sovereign nations, including 16 Commonwealth realms, where Elizabeth II is the head of state. A variety of subnational monarchical entities exist in addition to that. Modern monarchies are constitutional monarchies, with the monarchy retaining unique legal and ceremonial rules under a constitution while exercising limited or no political power, similar to head of state in parliamentary republics.
The most significant difference between a republic and a monarchy is that a monarchy is ruled by a king or a queen, whereas in a republic, the people choose who they want to rule them. Within the monarchy, the role of the leader, whether ruled by a king or a queen until death, and then the crown passed through generations, from parent to child, and so on. On the other hand, republics stand for the power of the people, which means that people are allowed to choose and vote for a leader. The person with the most votes is elected as a leader or prime minister, and the republic basically is the people would have the right to govern themselves. Beside that, republic is the common type of modern government, while monarchy is one of the oldest forms of government. The absolute monarchy, the king makes law and has unlimited power, but in constitutional monarchy, the monarch shares the power with the parliament and has the power to make law.
I want to talk about how Republican presidential system and monarchy system instill the spirit of nationhood among their people. A republic refers to a type of government of a country ruled by the common people, such as the president. However, monarchy is a type of government in which the king is the head of state. How Republican instill the spirit of nationhood among their people is the people unite when they want to choose their leader. Besides, monarchy instill the spirit of nationhood among the people is their people must show their loyalty to their king.
In Malaysia, the constitutional monarchy is seen as a symbol of power, authority, and government. It is an embodiment of strength, protection, and justice for the people, and personifies their love and loyalty towards the country. In countries which practice parliamentary democracy and constitutional monarchy, the power of the people is conveyed to parliament, which in turn delegates its executive power to the cabinet. In Malaysia, whatever action is taken by an authority is executed in the name of the Yang di-Pertuan Agong, who acts on the advice of the government. Next, Indonesia. Indonesia is a republic with a presidential system. Following the fall of the new order in 1998, political and governmental structures have undergone sweeping reforms, with 4 constitutional amendments revamping the executive, legislative, and judicial branches. Chief among them is the delegation of power and authority to various regional entities while remaining a unitary state. The President of Indonesia is the head of state and head of government, Commander-in-Chief of the Indonesian National Armed Force, which is Tentera Nasional Indonesia (TNI), and the Director of Domestic Governance, Policy Making, and Foreign Affairs. The President may serve a maximum of 2 consecutive 5-year terms.
In conclusion, the study of this concept helps us to understand the political belief and characteristics of the people under various political systems. The concept of adhering to certain political system is an attempt to gain the rigor and comprehensiveness which the other concept lack. Thus, both types of political system, either monarchy or republic, are proven to help their people in the system itself. When the people achieve peacefulness, it will help improve the development of a country. It also proven that the most crucial development in a country are education, social, and economic, which will lead to growth in the political culture.